Hare Krishna. So I'm very happy to introduce His Grace Anuttama Pr. Anuttama Pr. is the governing body commissioner, the GBC, for our temple over here and the temples in this area. Disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and has been practicing Krishna consciousness for more than 40 years. So I just hand it over to Mathur. Thank you.
Okay, Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Anybody out there? Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
That was a little better. Nobody had any prasadam yet? Is that the problem? Are you all fasting till midnight? You're out of strength? Raise your hand if you've eaten something since you've been here. Okay, then I need a louder Hare Krishna than that. Okay, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. That was much better. That was much better. Okay, it's my distinct honor to introduce three very special guests we have here this evening. We know that the celebration of Krishna Janmashtami is one of the largest celebrated religious events in the whole world. If you were in India today, we know that people from Hindu backgrounds, Christian backgrounds, Muslim backgrounds, they all come together and visit different temples, either out of their particular religious affiliation as Vaishnavas or as people who respect the great celebration of Janmashtami. So here in America, we're very fortunate that different government agencies, political leaders, statesmen and stateswomen in our communities are beginning to really appreciate the contributions of the Krishna culture, of the Indian community, of the larger Western community of people that have taken up the path of service to Lord Krishna. And also I think a lot of people just hearing what a fantastic party we have for Krishna's birthday. So this year we have three very special representatives representing the government and government leaders. So I'll introduce them one at a time, and they're going to come up here and share some words of encouragement to all of us. And when they do, I'd like to give you each of them a big welcome, okay? So first of all, ask her to come up next to me. I'd like to welcome Jennifer Gray. Hold your applause till you hear all the wonderful things she does. She's the Director of Interfaith Outreach for the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives. She fosters partnership between the faith community and the Governor's Office, connects faith-based organizations with resources through various state agencies, and helps bring awareness about threats and vulnerabilities specific to the faith community. So let's give Jennifer a nice warm welcome. So much grateful for you being here this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy Janmashtami. Okay, it is my pleasure to be here today. I want to thank everyone from the temple who have sent us the invitation to come out here and spend this day with you. With me today is our Chief of Staff, Mr. Winston Wilkinson, who's at my right. Also, we have Ms. Christina Poi. She is the Administrative Director for Asian Pacific American Affairs and South Asian American Affairs Commissions. And she's somewhere here. Oh, she's also on my right. So please give them a warm welcome. Also, we do have some of our commissioners here with us up today. As you celebrate today's festival, I would like for you to take a moment and reflect on Lord Krishna's spoken word about your path to liberation. According to many, the four paths to liberation are the greatest spiritual gift of Janmashtami to mankind and to their thought process. As you celebrate today, I encourage you to continue to focus on the positive things around us. We know there's so much chaos in this world, but please focus on the positive things around us. Continue to lead through your faith and build bridges of change and unity as you work to liberate those who are afflicted in our communities and around the world, because there are no greater rewards than service to mankind. So I thank you very much for your time. I wish you many blessings, and namaste.
Thank you, Jennifer. I want to thank all of the other staff members and commissioners. I thought by now Amrita was going to take you over to sample some of the pizza and pakoras. I apologize. We would have had you up on stage. So make sure that you don't miss out on that. That's a very special function of this event. Okay, we have two other very special VIPs before we continue with the dances and the drama. I'm going to ask Nina to come up here now with us. First of all, Nina is a graduate of the University of Maryland. She deserves some applause just for that. In government and politics, which explains why she is now a staff member in Senator Chris Van Hollen's office. You may recall a couple years ago, Congressman Chris Van Hollen came here and celebrated Janmashtami. I'm not going to draw any conclusions. I'll leave it up to you. But after he came here and celebrated Janmashtami, he went from Congressman Chris Van Hollen to Senator. I do want to point that out. And I want Nina to go back and mention that to the senator. If he has further aspirations, he needs to come here. Vice President Van Hollen, etc. Sky's the limit. So just remind him, okay, special. We heard Barbara talk about special blessings right here. So let the senator know. But we do appreciate his support through the years. He's represented this district and now the whole state of Maryland for a long time. And we're very grateful for his support. Nina is a staff member in the senator's office. She now works in constituent service, which means she works to help all of you as residents of the state of Maryland address your needs. So when she comes off the stage, she's the person to know who can help us address concerns we have that Senator Van Hollen's office can help us. Particularly, she works with Social Security and Medicare for the people of Maryland. So let's, on behalf of Senator Chris Van Hollen, let's give Nina a nice warm welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hi everyone, Namaste, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm very excited to be here. I'm excited to represent Senator Van Hollen on this stage. I have attended this event many times in a personal capacity, so I'm excited to be here in a professional one. I actually have a citation that I'd like to present to the ISKCON temple, and I will read it. It says, "This citation is presented to ISKCON of DC on the occasion of the Sri Krishna Janmashtami Festival 2017 in commemoration of the birth of Lord Krishna, with appreciation for the spiritual guidance it provides to its devotees and for all it does to encourage peace, meditation, and consciousness, and with best wishes for a meaningful and joyous celebration." Signed by Senator Chris Van Hollen on this day, the 15th of August. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nina. Now, just to kind of demonstrate the depth of intelligence graduates of the University of Maryland have, and the staff for the Senator's office, if you heard what she said, and the same runs through for Vikram Prabhu, who's going to speak next. She's been coming here in her own capacity to celebrate Lord Krishna's birth for years. Smart woman, smart man, so what do? You get a job that pays you to come to Sri Krishna Janmashtami, stand up here and say some nice things. Instead of like they're probably running around when they were little kids. I probably talked to her last saying, "Don't climb on the ropes." Or, I thought I recognized you now, looking at you. But just see the stature that they've established now. They're working for the Senator's office and for the Montgomery County President, as Vikram will introduce in a minute. So we're very grateful for you to come. And Vikram, can you please step out here, please? Vikram Mathur has also been participating in temple events for many years. He is currently the legislative aide to Montgomery County Council President Roger Berliner, who's been serving the county for many years now. He's been in office for 11 years. So he took office when I was about 18. Yeah, something like that. Vikram covers government operations and fiscal policy matters for the office as well as community outreach. Let's give him a nice warm welcome.
Hare Krishna, Namaste. My name is Vikram Mathur, and I'm here this evening on behalf of Montgomery County Council President Roger Berliner. And it's a real honor to be here. I attend the Janmashtami Festival every year, and each year it's an extremely blissful experience, so always a pleasure to attend. I'd like to take this opportunity to read a statement by Council President Berliner. Hare Krishna. I would like to express my deep appreciation to the ISKCON Temple of DC for inviting me to join the annual Sri Krishna Janmashtami festival. This festival commemorates the birth of Lord Krishna and is one of the most auspicious and significant celebrations for the Hindu community. Montgomery County is privileged to participate on this joyous occasion. Through my work on the Council of Advisors to the Interfaith Conference of Metropolitan Washington, I came to more fully appreciate how much our diverse faith traditions have in common. And what is common to all of our faith traditions is love. Love is at the center of it all. It is love that opens the door to our soul, and from that place, not our minds, we can access the universal consciousness that is always present. As Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, only by undistracted love can men see me and know me and enter into me. Only by undistracted love. When we see the world through eyes of love, we see what is real, not the illusions. And what is real, what is true, is that we are all one, all children of God, by whatever name. I write these words to share with you tonight in the terrible aftermath of Charlottesville. And I so wish that the core values of your faith, equal vision, sama darshana, without cruelty, ahimsa, humility, amanitva, choice, ichcha, nurturing right action, dharma, and affection, priti, had been more present there as it is here. We need more faith now, and more from our faith communities now more than ever. On behalf of all my colleagues, I thank you for the good work of your temple, of fostering the values at the core of your faith, of sharing your faith with us, of enriching us through exposure to your faith, and for your faith in action. Montgomery County Council President Roger Berliner. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Thank you very much for those beautiful words, and truly I think Roger's either been studying for Bhagavad Gita for many years, or you helped him put that together in terms of the essence of the message, but certainly that's the spirit of Krishna Janmashtami, understanding that Krishna, the Supreme, the Absolute Truth, is first and foremost the source of all of us. We all have a spiritual relationship with Him. In the ultimate spiritual sense, we're not white, we're not black, we're not American, we're not Russian, we're not ultimately Jewish, Hindu, or Muslim. We're all parts of the same Supreme Lord, and we all have a connection through love with each of us, and a duty to serve each other in that way. So I'd like to again thank all three of you for coming. Appreciate it very much. Now, if you'd like to, the next they're going to have a Bharatanatyam dance. If you'd like to step and be part of the dance, you can. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and we'll step down and we'll go find some of those pakoras that I promised you. Okay? Thank you again very much. Let's give all three of them a wonderful round of applause. And thanks again to the Montgomery County, to the Senator. We're very, very grateful for the Governor's participation as well. Thank you. Hare Krishna.